Okay guys, first video of this C# tutorials. What you are going to need, you need a Windows machine. In my case I am using a Windows virtual machine, which you can find at Microsoft.com, Microsoft Edge Tools and VMS. Select Windows 10, select in my case VirtualBox, and click download. Your virtual machine will expire after 90 days, so take this in mind. If you already have Windows, that's great, you can skip this step. Okay, let's start with downloading Visual Studio. That's Visual Studio. Go to the first link, visualstudio.microsoft.com. Now, which version to pick? Well, in my case I am using Windows, so I pick this Visual Studio. Select the Community Edition, which is free. Visual Studio Code is for more like front-end development. You can use it for C# development as well, but I'll be using this version for my tutorials. Click Save, click Open. Back in time it was possible to download some ISO image and skip this download process every time, but yeah, I don't think it is possible right now. I'm not going to go through the whole process, but for the purpose of this video, just install this one. Later you can modify this installer, so even if you don't pick the right choices, it's okay. You can always modify your installation, but as a minimum I'll just install this ASP.NET Web Development. I am more of a web developer, so this will be more about web development in general, and yeah, probably I'll do some other series about desktop development. Let's see. I'm going to pause this video and then resume after installation has finished. Okay, installation has finished. Now you need some account in order to use Visual Studio. You can just go to, let's say, Outlook. And create a free account. Now, I'm not going to create a new account since I already have some account. But basically you just create this account and use it to log in. You can of course go to create one now and create an account here. I'm just going to set this up later, but you basically use your login details here, sign up, and that's all you're going to need it, since Visual Studio will complain after let's say 30 days, as far as I remember. Or if you're using the professional version, you can buy some key and enter your key and use Visual Studio this way. And that's about it. First step is done. Maybe the next step is just to download and install some database. I'm going to suggest just searching for SQL Developer Edition. Server downloads. Go here, save file, and basically the whole process is quite similar. Run the installation. Okay, so they changed the installer. I'm going to go with the basic then. Go through the license agreement, click accept. Yeah, pick installation folder. And wait for the whole process to finish. Now, if there are some specific steps, I'm going to explain them. Okay guys, installation just finished. Let's see. Okay, so seems like everything's okay. Close this. You need also one last piece of software called Management Studio. It is used to work with your database. I'm not sure, maybe this window was giving me the option to install it from there, but it seems Microsoft changes installations and installation procedures all the time, and sometimes it's difficult to figure out how to do things. I don't know why they do it, but sometimes they change menus and then it's hard to figure out where to find certain options. It's like you are living in your room and somebody comes in your room and rearranges all the objects in your room, and then you wonder, okay, where is my notebook, where is my pen, where is my pencil, it's just a mess. I don't know, it seems that There are some people who work there and need to just justify their paychecks in the end. Okay, installation finished. Click yes. Basically, we install the Management Studio. Management Studio allows you to connect to your database, create tables, insert information into these tables, create users, and do everything related to databases. Now, you can do this through Visual Studio as well, but it's quite inconvenient, so just install Management Studio. Let's wait for this setup to finish. Okay, so setup is complete. Now you have Visual Studio, you have the database, you have Management Studio in order to connect to the database, and I think that's about it. You are ready to start this tutorial series and start doing some development. Now it's interesting where the installer put this. Okay, so it's here. And there is your SQL Management Studio. Now I think I will end this tutorial here, since if I start connecting to the database, creating databases tables, it will be out of scope. Let's start with some introduction to programming concepts in the next tutorial, and when you have enough knowledge to write simple programs, then we will go to the database and connect to the database, save data, and yeah, work with the database, and yeah, do programming using APIs, connecting to the database, fetching information, storing information. So yeah, thanks.